Sup, everyone. You know what? I didn't even know if I was going to do this live because, like, I couldn't even get, like, anything working, like, correctly because I'm not, I'm not in my office and everything. And I was like, is this even going to work? Like, is this even going to work? You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know if it was going to. What's up, guys? Um, and like I'm recording from my cell phone, as you can see, in my hotel room. So blur. Sup? What's up, guys? Wasn't expecting this. Hola, what's up? What's up? So this is what's gonna happen, guys. Um, you guys are gonna give me topics to discuss, and I'm gonna discuss them right here from my condo, from my hotel room. So you guys need to start telling me the topics to discuss, and I'll discuss them right here because I can't even pull up anything else. Like, I can't pull up anything else. If I do, I think it'll put the live stream on pause. I'm not even sure if it'll record my voice. So so yeah. So you guys give me some topics to discuss, some news. Somebody go like on Go Nintendo. Um and somebody give me some like Xenoblade Chronicles news or something like that to talk about so I can discuss this with you guys. So this stream doesn't turn out like crap, like super crappy. I mean, I got my wallet right here. This is super ghetto, but I mean, like, I wanted to bring you guys some content because I'm not going to be, well, you guys are going to get videos next week, but you know, like, I already pre-recorded all of it. So it's not going to be like the latest news. It's going to be like, I think I'm doing like my top 10 or no, top 5 games of 2017. So like, I'm doing that. I'm be filming in portrait. I mean, I can film like this if you want, like rotate device. It says rotate device. I mean, I can do that. You know what? I have to do it this way. It won't let me do it any other way. So yeah. So yeah, it's just like this. It's just from my phone. So guys, like I said, excuse the ghetto-ness, excuse the that. So yeah. Hey man, are you even on personal time? You're doing the news. No, you guys got to tell me the news. This is for you guys, man. This is for you guys. So you guys got to tell me the news, and then I'll let you. It's because I started the stream that way. Okay, whatever. Then we'll do the stream this way. It doesn't matter. This is going to be a crappy stream, anyway. So I'm just gonna go off of the comments here. Like I said, you guys give me some news. If you guys can you guys hear me first of all? Can you guys hear me good? Because I would hate if you guys couldn't hear me good. I didn't watch Dragon Ball Super tonight. I'm gonna watch it later. So I want to know, can you guys hear me? Yeah? Sounds perfect? Okay. So you guys need to give me some topics, guys. Give me some topics because if I move out of this app, it's gonna like not connect. Or actually, hold up here. What I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna do this, guys. I'm gonna need you guys' help. I'm going to move from this app to another app, and then you guys can let me know if you can still hear me. So I'm gonna be talking about some news. Let me know if you guys can still. You know what? That's probably not a good idea. It's probably not gonna work. Okay, the big headlines. Nintendo's posting anything about not having third-party support or the fear of not having support. Do you think they have the right to plausible fear to think so? I mean, if you're a third-party cuck, yeah. Like, if you're over here, begging and pleading for third-party developers to rush out ports, then yeah, then be afraid, be worried. But I don't see why, like, if you bought a Nintendo Switch, did you really expect, like, when they showed off a freaking mobile Tegra processor, did you really expect developers to drop their 50, 60, 70, 80 gigabyte games where they're just leaving code x86 inefficient, like 30 frames per second shooters? Did you guys really expect this stuff to come over? That's all I was trying to tell you guys in January about it. Japanese developers who are smarter with game development, look at Persona 5. That's a 20 gigabyte game. You know what I'm saying? Like Japanese developers that are smarter with their games, they're going to put their titles on there, but Western developers aren't going to, especially until they see an install base. Once we get that install base, then yeah, you're going to see more. So are some people right to freak out? Apparently, I mean, I guess if you love third-party games, I mean, but if you love third-party games, you should already have a PS4, Xbox One. Like the Nintendo Switch is about great first party, like this right here, like Legend of Zelda, like Mario Kart, like Fast. Well, that's not first party, but it's an exclusive. Like Fast RMX. You know what I'm saying? It's like great indie titles like Shantae. We got Splatoon 2 coming. We've got ARMS, Graceful Explosion Machine. That's another exclusive. Thumper being ported over. Disgaea, another great Japanese RPG. Bomberman, that's an exclusive. Mr. Shifty, that's a console exclusive, I think, for right now. That's what the Switch is about. Like, get a PS4. PS4 is cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why it's not okay to have another system. And don't give me, oh, well, not everyone can afford two systems. Well, not everyone can afford a lot of things in life. If you want things in life, you got to work for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everyone can afford like navigation in their car. Not everyone can afford lots of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, not every car comes with everything that you want. Like, when I bought a car, it didn't come with everything that I wanted. It came with a few things that I'm like, okay, I can do this. And then if I wanted, if I wanted something else, you got to spend more money. This is how life is, man. People will be acting like you're going to get everything. If you buy an Xbox One, you're not going to be able to play everything. You're going to be able to play third party, but you're not going to be able to play everything else. And you're going to miss out on some third party as well. You're going to miss out on Lost Sphere. You're going to miss out on Dragon Quest. You're going to miss out on Dragon Quest Heroes. If you buy a PS4, you're going to miss out on Nintendo first party games. If you buy a Nintendo Switch, you don't have a PS4, you're going to miss out on Horizon Zero Dawn or Nier Automata. I mean, if you don't have a PC, there's a lot of PC exclusives out there on Steam. That's stuff that's only on PC. You're going to miss out. So it doesn't matter what you decide. If you want multiple, if you want everything, then you're going to have to spend more money. Like, it's simple, man. It's simple. I wouldn't say that it can run any game because it's not just about teraflops and power. It's also about resources. It's about a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. You still need it. They use different CPUs. The CPU speeds are different. The architecture, as far as the ARM CPU compared to the x86, there's still different stuff. You can't just put the game on there. Yeah, I mean, you can port any game that you want to port. I saw Dead Rising run on the freaking Wii. The Xbox 360 absolutely destroys the Wii in every single way possible. and I saw Dead Rising run on the Wii. You know what I'm saying? So, and like there was multiple other third-party games. Like I go was it Star Force, The Force Unleashed. That was on Wii. That was also on PS3 and 360. They made a Wii version, and there was also a PS3 and 360 version. There was lots of games on the Wii. So I mean, like I said, third-party developers, like they'll port their games if they feel that there's an audience there and if there's enough people after the Wii U. You know what I'm saying? So basically, that's what it comes down to. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this Snake Pass logo. I saw the Snake Pass. I mean, do I have the updated Snake Pass logo? Is this the logo that everyone's mad about right here in the corner? Is everyone mad about this logo? It's just a stupid looking snake. People be getting mad over what's the problem here? I don't get what the problem is. It's just a stupid looking snake. I mean, whatever, Like, Assassin's Creed is the most overrated franchise in the history of one of the most overrated franchises ever. I don't see what people like about Assassin's Creed. What is good about that stupid franchise, man? Like, Assassin's Creed, what was it, Origins, looked like Assassin's Creed with an RPG system built onto it. It's the same gameplay. It's nothing new. Look, hats off to Ubisoft for taking the time to develop something different, whatever. You're running on top of pyramids now. Great. But man, Assassin's Creed, like, I don't even understand why so many people like that franchise, but it's all good. It's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. 200 third games not announced yet. Can you predict some? Code Vein, Dragon Ball Fighters, I don't know, a bunch of Japanese games. Bayonetta, yeah, Bayonetta's in there. You know, Nintendo's talked about they're improving their Nintendo's talked about how they're going to be what was it? They got like 11 studios all working on multiple projects. So 20 plus games if they're all working on multiple projects, you know. So that's pretty good. I don't know how long this is going to be either because I'm pretty sure that my daughter is going to come busting in here anytime soon, guys. So this is just kind of something because I didn't have any content all day today. I wanted to get you guys something, you know. And this is crappy. This is a crappy stream, but I know the true Player Essence fans. You guys will appreciate this. A lot of other people that probably just subscribe is like, what is this crap? The new miniature keyboard. This is from Gabriel Garcia. The new miniature keyboard is on the way for the Nintendo Switch from Cyber Gadget. The keyboard connects to the left and right Joy-Con controls, allowing gamers to utilize gyro controls on a keyboard. I saw that, man. I was like, what is this? That thing is huge. Like, are you actually gonna play? Like, you're gonna move that keyboard around in gyros? That doesn't make any sense to me. But hey, maybe for Rainway, if you're trying to play mouse and keyboard, Rainway. I don't know, man. Eternal Darkness or Shadows of the Eternals. Man, that game is, where is that game? Where is Dennis Diag? My boy Dennis Diag, man. Where is he at? Do you hope Konami, this is from Quentin Sirioris. I probably said that wrong. I'm sorry, man. Do you hope Konami follows suit behind the Netflix series with the arrival of older games on the Switch, along with new ones? Yeah, man. Like, you know, it'd be really cool if we can get like a Castlevania. That would be awesome. I would love to see like a Castlevania on the Switch. I think they have a lot of great franchises, man. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff that they can do. Do you think Persona 5 will come to the Switch? Man, I still have a little bit of hope that it will. Maybe if there's ever like an end of the Sony's exclusivity deal, I think it would, because I honestly feel that if Persona 5 was on Switch, it would outsell the PS4 version, because the PS4 version is done. It stopped selling. It's not in the NPD anymore. It's pretty much dropped off the face of the earth. Persona, you know, all the fans bought it, and that was it. But if it came to the Switch, like, Japanese gamers would eat that up. Persona 5 is such a boring game to play on PS4. There is no need to have that game be locked into... They should have made a PS Vita version of the game. And no, not remote play, not that. I'm talking about a real PS Vita version of the game, so you can play that game portably. It is so lame to play that turn-based RPG on the TV on the PS4. Like, I would be lying down bored as hell trying to play that game on a TV. That game needs to be portable. That's why, you know, that's why Persona 4 Golden beat Persona 4 on the PS2 in sales. How are you going to sit here and have a system that sells like what, 150 million? The PS2 is like the best-selling system of all time, like home console, and you had the PS Vita version, a remake, outsell the original. Why? Because Persona is perfect for portable play. It is a portable game. The way that the relationships work, just the turn-based pressing the X button over and over. Like, why do you need a system for that? Like, that game needs to come to the Switch. If it came to the Switch, I feel it would actually outsell the PS4 version, which actually sold really well. I think it's like over 1 million units worldwide at this point. Probably when it's all said and done, we'll have 3 million units sold. Or maybe 2 million units. Maybe not 3, but 2 million units sold. But still, like, man, like, it would do so much better on the Switch. Like, that's a game that would do so much better on the Switch. I think it would break like 200, 300,000 in Japan alone first day or first week sales. And then on top of that, people here in the US, I double dip. So that's just me, man. That's just me. Golden Sun, man, you know, I've given up hope on Golden Sun, dude. I've given up hope on that. So yeah, I would love to have all the Metal Gear games on Switch, from Twin Snakes to Phantom Pain. Man, Konami's not going to do that. So yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to go through all these comments, man. You guys got a lot of stuff. So thanks for giving me topics to discuss from this crappy live stream that I'm having. Once again, guys, I actually brought a laptop so I can do a proper Google Hangout to where you guys don't got to have it like this. But, you know, I gave the laptop to my fiance, and then she didn't even remember the freaking passcode. So I'm just locked out. I should have brought my tablet, because if I brought my tablet, then I'm pretty sure I can launch a Google Hangout. No, that's the mobile version, so maybe I can't. But either way, whatever. So you guys get this instead. This is crappy, man. Like, this is horrible. I'm so sorry. This is horrible. I'm really sorry for this one, guys. But, it is what it is. It's good to spend, even though when I'm away from home, I'm on my little vacay, I can spend a little bit of time with you guys too. So it's all good, man. Let me see what you guys talking about. Kingdom Hearts on Switch. Yeah, I know John would like that. I know John Turner would really like that, man. So you guys don't have to watch. Here's the best thing so you guys can enjoy this stream. Don't actually watch the screen. Just look at something else. Don't worry about what you're seeing in front of you. Just look at something else, like put on a different picture, go to my YouTube page and just picture my little icon right there. Just look at that, because this is horrible. But yeah, I'm very far away. I'm actually my time zone is 3 hours behind the West Coast, and that would be 6 hours behind the East Coast if you're in the East Coast. So yeah. Let's see here. Do you like Yu-Gi-Oh? If so, would you like it for Switch? No, I'm not a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, but I do like his hair. I think his hair looks good. Nice toes. Did my toes get in here? My toes are actually not nice. My toes are looking very funky, but I was at the beach all day today, so sorry about the toe shots, guys. Sorry about that. Let me try to make sure I don't get my crusty toes in here. Let me see. So let me see here. I guess I just don't get it. I played ARMS, it was alright. I hate grinding for things, and that's what you have to do to get ARMS. Character designs are great, but the modes are alright. Yeah, you gotta grind a little bit for ARMS, man. They ain't gonna give you everything from the start. But to be honest, I mean, you can win online with just the basic ARMS. Like, you can go online and you can win like with just like the chillers, or just like the two of the I mean, you could just use the standard ARMS and win. Like, you don't really need the base set is enough. I mean, I barely have any of the new ARMS, and I still win with Twintel, so it's all good. Nah, you know what? Persona isn't PlayStation's. It's not like Sony did do a deal, but there's not anything that says that every single game is going to be like PlayStation only. Like, for example, like Persona Q was on the 3DS, so I think eventually it could come over, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying? XCOM. Yeah, we're getting Mario plus Rabbids. Fighting games tend to be bare. I don't see why people are saying ARMS is bare bones. ARMS has a ton of modes, has a ton of different stuff in the game. If you go to the verses, you have the volleyball, you have the basketball, you have the skill shot modes, you have the 1 versus 100 mode, you have the practice mode. There's all sorts of. You have online ranked, you have online party, you have Grand Prix mode. I don't see why people are saying ARMS is bare bones. There's a ranking system built in. ARMS has all the modes and more that you would expect from a fighting game. It has the regular arcade. It has all the different party modes and versus modes. It has everything that you would expect in a fighting game. It's not bare bones. That's what fighting games are. It has a bunch of different arms in there. It's not. I don't see why people are saying it's bare bones. People, what were people expecting? Like, what are you expecting? You know what I'm saying? Super Metal Dave said something big is coming. I was on the podcast with him where he said that there's some interesting stuff coming. What do I think is coming? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's coming, man. We'll see. See, why do people want Mega Man collection? Like, why do you want a bunch of old games? I don't understand why people want a bunch of old games, like, with nothing done to them. Some stupid, crappy features. Everybody gets Capcom and their stupid Mega Man collection. How many times are they going to release Mega Man collection? Every single freaking system. PS2, Mega Man collection. GameCube, Mega Man collection. PS3, 360, Mega Man collection. And people keep on buying these dumb Mega Man collections. Just go online and download them. Like, you don't need rewind features and leaderboards for a freaking Mega Man game. Like, God. And people crying about Mega Man, crying about Disney Afternoon Collection, Kind about these stupid old games that I've done beat a million times with no real substantial upgrades. Like, if you're gonna do a port or if you're gonna do a re-release, do one like this. Do one like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Do one where there's actual real content, like substance. You know what I'm saying? Like where there's good stuff in there. There's nothing. These stupid Mega Man games, man. No, how cool would it be to have Mega Man on the go? I've already got Mega Man on the go. I've already played Mega Man on the go a million times. There was Mega Man on the 3DS. There was Mega Man on PS Vita. There was Mega Man on everything. There's been Mega Man on portable devices everywhere. I'm just saying, like, how many more times are we going to sit here and buy Mega Man over and over and over and over for these stupid old games? Man, y'all gonna make me say Mega Man's overrated here, man, because it's like these Mega Man games, man. Like I've already played them on the go. I've already played them on the go. They're not any better on the go. No, I want news. I want if you're gonna bring back a port, make it substantial. It's like I said, I've never been big on Virtual Console, guys. I'm not huge on Virtual Console. I'm not huge on buying the same games with no real upgrades outside of just this like one little like, oh, you can take it on the go. Like I said, Mario Kart, I like it because it's being updated. There's new stuff coming. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a newer-ish game. Like these Mega Man games, I've already played them way too many times. Way too many times. Well, he was right up. I mean, Super Metal Day was somewhat right about the two Metroid games, so we'll see. Yeah, Capcom should make a new Mega Man game. I know Mega Man has been on the go since the OG Game Boy. Thank you so much. We've been having Mega Man on the go. That is not a new experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a new experience. Now, having like a full-blown Mario Kart console level Mario Kart on the go never happened. The closest thing that we've had is Mario Kart 7. And even then, Mario Kart 7, while that's a very good Mario Kart and it's great, you can clearly tell the quality of Mario Kart 8 compared to Mario Kart 7. Mario Kart 7 is like a pseudo console quality Mario Kart. You can still kind of tell like the tracks and everything's kind of built for portable, but Mario Kart 8 is a real console game on the go. It is a full-blown console game on the go. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I expect. Like that's what I'm okay, like this is exciting, but Mega Man, man, I already been played Mega Man way too many times, but hey, that's just me. That's just me, man. Vector Man. Oh yeah, I would play Vector Man. See, Vector Man is not hasn't been re-released 5 million times though. You know what I'm saying? Like it hasn't been released that many times. Oh, no need to name calling D Hawk. I mean, I wouldn't call Dave an idiot at all, man. That man, he's just saying his thoughts. You know, we don't always have to agree with everything, but you know, it is what it is. I need to get a selfie stick or something. That'd be cool. You guys excited? I'm excited for that Super NES Classic. I got mine pre-ordered. Who the heck said Vector Man? What's wrong with Vector Man? Hey, look, Poke Badness. There's no need to spam. I see what you say, dude. Like, if Switch was getting no third-party support, according to these people, then why did third-party devs beg for Switch dev kits, Moon Studios, for example? Look, well, you're grouping everyone into everything. Third-party developers will develop games that they feel will sell once the system is going, but third-party developers will probably start to develop their games. We'll see more in 2018. We're seeing a ton of indie support. Blah 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 blah. Look, the Switch is selling, so there's nothing else to talk about, right, guys? The Switch is selling well. The Switch is doing well, so you have to bring in like the people like Lauren Lanning to get clickbait. You have to do something to drop controversy, to drop that. Not the fact that you know that the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, in my opinion, play games horribly. I hate this new genre, this new style of playing games, this new thing of when you put the game in, it needs to install and you need to download it. The disc is just the digital rights. It takes up your hard drive. I hate that. I absolutely hate that. Let's get the focus away from that. Let's get the focus away. Let's talk about these third-party games on systems that I already have. Okay, I already have these third-party games, but that's not on the Switch. So let's talk about that. Let's make that the most thing to talk about. Let's not talk about the sales of the Switch because before with the Wii U, it was the doom, right? Oh, it's not selling. Oh, and the reason why it's third-party games. Oh, now you're just saying, oh, the mainstream media, people are just saying, oh, well, let's just talk about third party games. This is the reason why Switch sucks, or this is the big problem. It's like, it's not a problem. This is the way it is. You see, this thing y'all don't understand. This is the way it is. This is the way Nintendo chose. Nintendo knew good and well that they weren't going to get everything because they're not going with this stupid x86, stupid installing games, 50, 60, 70 gigabyte games. If Nintendo wanted all that support from the get-go, if they felt that that was better for their consumers, then they would have simply made an x86 system, a PS4 clone, and said, okay, here you guys go. But they're trying to do something different. They're trying to appeal to their fan base that likes portables and likes consoles. They're trying to put all of their game development that's affordable and that plays well and that's quick. You can get right into the game. That's what they're trying to do. And in the process of doing that, unfortunately, you can't have, look at this system. It's the size, it's a fraction of the size of a freaking PS4 or Xbox One. You're not going to get a 3 teraflop system out of this. It's just not going to happen. There's enough room for both systems, for all three. Why can't people just play their 500 gigabyte games and their PCs in a boxes? Just buy a PS4. If you really want to play the game, just buy a PS4. I don't see what's wrong with having a PS4 and a Switch. Is there a problem with that? What's wrong with having a PC and a Switch? Why is that a problem? To have multiple systems, like, I don't care about your money situation. Save up. Mow more lawns. Do more dishes. Save your damn money. When I was a kid, when I wanted something on PlayStation, I had to save up. When I was in high school, I had to save up, man. I was busting my butt at McDonald's, working fast food. I'm not here making excuses. You got to go get a job. Save up. Don't be sitting here crying and begging and begging for every single thing. It's a freaking mobile system. Look, guys. Oops, reconnecting. Look at it. Look. Jesus Christ, like, what are people expecting? That's what I'm saying. That's what I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand that, but like I say, exactly. Look, this guy gets it. I have PS4, Switch, and Xbox. I love them all. Great. Why can't more people be like that? Like I said, it's all clickbait. Sorry about that, guys. That's my headboard. It's all clickbait. It's all clickbait, man. It's all clickbait in order to drive up controversy. The gaming press is so butthurt that the Switch is selling. Excuse me. Because if the Switch wasn't selling, they could sit there and make article after article. Oh, the Switch isn't selling because of third-party support. Nintendo's doomed. Blah, blah, blah. But now that the Switch is selling, this is their counterattack. This is their, okay, the Switch is doing well. What do we do in order to drive up clicks, drive up hits, and third party? Oh, that's where the Switch is weak. Let's talk about that. Let's not talk about the fact that it's a freaking portable, okay? Let's talk about that. So that's what they need to do. That's what the media is doing. That's what IGN's doing, bringing in that Lorne Lanning guy. Like, who gives a damn about Lorne Lanning? Like, Oddworld? That game was never good. That game was trash on the PlayStation 1. I played it back on the PlayStation 1. It was trash on PlayStation 1. The Oddworld that came out to the Xbox was trash too. That shooter or whatever it was, that was trash. And the remake was also trash. Every Oddworld's never been good. You can book it, write it down, take a picture, record my voice. I don't care. Oddworld's always been trash and I've played them. So why do I care what he thinks? And look, I can understand. I'm not trying to hate on him. His opinion, it's his opinion. That's great. You know what I'm saying? He can have an opinion. But it's just like, you bring him in because you know he's going to say something like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, out of everyone you can bring in to talk about video games, talk about Nintendo, you couldn't bring in someone more relevant to like what's going on with Nintendo right now. Like, you couldn't bring in the developer for Thumper, or you couldn't bring in the like Way Forward. You couldn't bring in some actual developers that are putting games out on Switch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you bring in some dude where everyone forgot his name until now. And then everyone's talking about Lorne Lanning. Like, oh, Lorne Lanning, he said this about the Switch. It's like, who? Oh, that guy that made that trash Oddworld game. That overrated trash Oddworld game. You go back and play that game. Plays like trash. Plays like trash. But hey, whatever. But whatever. You know, it's all good. Exactly. Nobody recognized him. Oh, Oddworld. Oh, yeah, that game that nobody really likes. That stupid looking game with that stupid main character, Alms Odyssey, like that stupid looking main character, that stupid looking game, garbage gameplay. Like, what is that game? Like, what's the classification of that game? Like, come on, man. Like, look. I ain't trying to hate on the man. Look, obviously he's done way more than I've done in the game industry. Like, well, I am kind of hating on him, but I'm just saying, like, it's just like stuff like that I'm like, okay, who is this guy? Like, there's a million other developers. Look at all these games on Switch. You could have brought in all these indie developers to talk about games. You know, you could have brought in any one of these dudes. You could have talked to any of these guys. I mean, don't you think that that spot should have been for like the developers of Snake Pass on that show? Like maybe you can talk to them about their game or Graceful Explosion Machine. You think Vertex Pop would love to be on IGN show? Or how about the people who made Has Been Heroes? They would love to be on there to talk about Switch and talk about development, but you bring in Lauren Lanning. Y'all see what I'm talking about with the gaming media? You guys see what is anybody talking to Vertex Pop? Is anybody talking to these guys that made Thumper? I saw like a couple interviews for the guy that made Thumper. Did a great port from PS4. Anybody talking to him? No. Let's bring in Lauren Lanning. How many games you make in the last 10 years, bro? Sit down. Have a seat, man. Like seriously, like have a seat. What are you making on Switch, bro? You ain't making nothing. Get out of here. Over here talking to Lauren Lanning like that's gonna do something. Exactly. They brought in some guy who was gonna say clickbait. Then he talked about Iwata, the stress of his job, bringing in cancer, and as if that was the cause of it. No, that was not the cause of it. Then he said it killed him on that. So like, this is why IGN, they do these things. They bring in these people because they know they're going to say stupid things. They know that they're going to say stupid things and it's going to get a reaction. You know? He said that the stress of his job, it like killed him or that it ate him up inside. I know it said it didn't cause him cancer, but it was something to that degree. Fans took it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though he didn't talk about his success with the 3DS, which was very successful, Nintendo had a failure and they had a success. Sony had a failure last generation and a success. Or this generation. They had the PS3, which is successful, kind of. Then they had the PS Vita, which failed. Is anybody dying because of that? Is anybody, oh my God, because the PS Vita failed? Did it eat up the president then? No. Sometimes you have successful systems. Sometimes you have failures. I don't think that was an issue or anything like that. Just, they're stupid. It's just dumb, man. But whatever. Whatever. It's all good. Look, and I don't mind watching the IGN voice chat either. I just think that it's dumb to bring in Lauren Lanning, like, who's not relevant. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not relevant. Like, in today's gaming landscape, he's not relevant. He's not relevant to the Switch. He's not making any games for the Switch. He's not putting anything out on the Switch. Like, why is he relevant to Nintendo? Like, what's his relevancy at this point? He has none. He has no relevancy to Nintendo at all. So why is he there? But anyway, guys, like I said, I might be leaving soon. I think I just heard my daughter come back in and they're probably going to bust in here and probably interrupt me. So if I abruptly end the show, you guys know why. I'm just letting you guys know right now. You know, just letting you guys know right now. So it was kind of funny, not IGN. Whatever. I don't care who it is. IGN, kind of funny. Those guys used to work at IGN. I don't care if it's kind of funny. I don't care who it is. Sorry, I didn't mean, look, I don't have anything in front of me, okay? I don't have anything in front of me. So sorry to IGN. Sorry to, if it wasn't IGN who brought in that dude, sorry, whatever. Either way, that's not the point. I'm not here to blame IGN. I'm just talking about big mainstream media. They're going to do stuff like this. But like the mainstream media outlets, everyone picked up on these stories. Go Nintendo wrote about it. Nintendo Everything wrote about it. My Nintendo News. Like they know that Kind of Funny knows that it's going to draw all this clickbait to them. So they say, like, to me, I'm not going to report on that. That's stupid. How is Lauren Lanning relevant to anything Nintendo's doing right now? And he's not relevant. So I'm not going to report on his opinion. Okay, that's fine. If he thinks that Nintendo needs to, you know, fix some things, that's cool. But it's like, why should I care? Like, why should I care? I don't care what he thinks, you know? Like, I don't like his games. I don't like Oddworld, and I don't care what he thinks, you know? So, so I just don't care what Lauren Lanning thinks, and I don't see how he's relevant to anything. It's just kind of funny, or whoever was doing the interview was just looking for clickbait. It's just that's all it is, man. Oh, just to let you guys know, you guys are probably gonna get another ghetto podcast like this tomorrow as well. So y'all gonna get another one, and I'm terrible. Like I said, once again, for anyone who joined me new, I'm terribly sorry for the ghetto-ness of this podcast, but I have I locked out of my laptop, and hopefully I can get that laptop unlocked, and then we can just do a standard Google Hangout. It'll be much better. You won't just have a picture of the Switch. This is so ghetto, but it's funny. Oh man. Sony, do you think Sony will make another handheld? Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Y'all want to ask me a couple more questions before I bounce? I think 40 minutes is good. Guys, I don't know if it was IGN. I don't know. So I don't want to like I said, I can't look. If I go out of this app, it'll disconnect me. So I can't look at the news. So whoever in the chat, make sure you put who it actually was, that did that. Thoughts on the 20th Pokemon movie that's a retelling of season one? Are you? No, I'm not interested in some Pokemon movie. I don't watch movies much, man. I don't have time for movies. I don't have time for movies like that. Maybe when I retire one of these days, I'm gonna watch a lot of movies. But I've never been a big movie person. Like I've never been a big like sit down and watch a movie. I just don't find movies very engaging. Like I find anime fun, so I'll watch anime. Like I started watching Boruto. Naruto New Generations. So I just started watching that. That's good. Um, yeah, but I'm not getting into a movie discussion, guys. So yeah. Yeah, I know it's a TV movie, but like I don't even like the movies like anime movies. Like I don't like watching the Naruto movies. Like the only movies that I thought were pretty cool were like the Dragon Ball Z movies from anime. But I'm not a huge fan of like movies within the anime space. Like I don't really like watching those. Like I just like watching the continuing anime episodes. Movies are okay though, but it's just not my thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, IGN did say. Well, one of the guys from IGN did say the PS4 is the Super Nintendo. Boruto. Jackie Chan's The Foreigner. Still waiting to pre-order the Super Nintendo. The Super Nintendo. I know. Get me a real Super Nintendo. What are your thoughts on the live action Dragon Ball Z movie? I've seen the live action Dragon Ball Z movie, man. And it's so bad it's good. That dude was so skinny. They got someone that wasn't even buff to play Goku. That movie was so trash. It was funny. It was just I don't know what was Goku goes to high school. Like they just Goku ain't never been to a day of school in his life. Like, who thought of? Why would they? Goku going to high school. Oh man, that was horrible. But yeah, thoughts on Sonic Forces. People are saying that it's not very good. I know Alex from Nintendo Life. You don't. I don't know if you want to take what he has to say seriously or not, but I know he made a video saying that Sonic Forces is bad, based on the demo that he played like at E3 or whatever, and he got a lot of hate. But we'll see, man. From based on what I've seen from Sonic Forces, it looks just like another Sonic 3D game, that's trying too hard. It doesn't look particularly smooth to play. We'll see. I think what we're going to see with Sonic Forces, or what we're going to see with Sonic in general, is that Sonic just isn't. It's not built for today's type of gameplay. It hasn't evolved. There's nothing that you can really do in Sonic that's going to be like, oh yeah, that's great. You're running fast through a level. Like Mario has all sorts of crazy ideas. 3D platforming is completely different as far as what you can do with it. And Sonic is like you move from left to right, or you move into the screen. Like it's just not compelling enough as far as speed, moving super fast through a level. Like that's not a compelling enough gameplay mechanic in today's day. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. Nintendo doesn't make anything like that. Nobody makes anything like that. I mean, there's speed running, but speed running isn't like necessarily like the gist of it, like running fast through a level. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody makes a game like Sonic but Sega. They're the only ones. I think what was it? There was that indie game though, on the Wii. That's like Sonic Galaxies. I forgot what it's called. But there's people that make a Sonic type of game, but it's like retro. I think that's why the old school Sonic games, people love the old school Sonic games because it brings back the nostalgic feeling of when that type of gameplay was relevant. But right now, it's just, I don't know what they can do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they can do to Sonic. I don't think Sonic to me is it's just not relevant. You know, it's just not a relevant enough in today's day. You guys see my lamp right here? So yeah, man. We'll see. Let me turn back on my little switch. So yeah. Um I've been playing Legend of Zelda. Another reason why the Switch is awesome, as you can see here, playing portable mode. Me and my daughter, we were playing Fast RMX with the two Joy-Con controllers. It was great. The Switch is such a perfect system for traveling because this is the type of stuff that you can do. It's really cool. Really cool. Abandoned haunted. Would you play Switch in an abandoned haunted house overnight? Probably not, man. I'd be scared. Um, Sonic has lasted this long because Sonic was an icon in the 90s. That's the reason why he's lasted this long. He's an icon, and people have a lot of false hope for the Sonic games, you know. People hope that they're good and they pray, and then a lot of them just do bad, but we'll see. Update Mr. Shifty. I'll do it later. Is it bad that I really want a new Zelda? I miss Twilight Princess. I need another similar game. Breath of the Wild was a fantastic game, but I miss traditional Zelda. I don't miss traditional Zelda at all. I think Breath of the Wild absolutely destroys traditional Zelda. Please don't make another traditional Zelda game where you're going through dungeons and solving puzzles all day and, you know, no real overworld and you can't climb up walls and like, you know, you only have like one weapon that's really worth anything, which is the Master Sword, and then like it's like the same structure. Please don't make another Zelda like that. I like the way Zelda is at this point. Just build upon that. Maybe put in some like weapon crafting. Put it into where you can actually your weapons don't need to break, or you can fortify them to where they don't break. Just put in more stuff like that, more powers. Just like don't go back to the old school Zelda, please. Hey OJ, there's a ton of traditional Zelda fans, me included. Link Between Worlds was great. Yeah, Link Between Worlds was great, but Breath of the Wild is better than Link Between Worlds. Breath of the Wild is better than any other Zelda game that I've ever played. Breath of the Wild is just better. I mean, it's just a better game. Being able to climb anywhere you want. Like, why would you not want to climb anywhere you want? Why would you not want to glide through the skies? Why would you not want to, like, you know, fly through the skies with their like and do all that? You have opponent, you have the horse, you have everything, but it's just in this huge world. The combat is so much better. They have like the slow mo, like when you go into the air. They just have so much more stuff. I'm just, you know, I'm not. I'll take the new Zelda over it, and you know, I don't think they're gonna go back to that. After the success of Breath of the Wild, you're gonna go back to that restrictive game design where you can't climb up, where you can't climb things. You know what I'm saying? Like where you can't, where there's not all these different cool weapons. You're gonna go back to the old school Zelda? Nah, man, not after playing Breath of the Wild. Excuse me. Breath of the Wild is already a mix of traditional Zelda. You have the areas where there's puzzles and stuff and dungeons, the labyrinth, the four different what was it, the four different sacred, or the beasts, the pilots that you go inside there. You do traditional Zelda stuff inside there. Then you get your little power, then you leave. You get a power, then you go. Actually, I don't think the story's weak at all. I think this is one of the most enjoyable Legend of Zelda stories that I've ever had. I've actually been excited about the story. I think the story's actually really good. I don't see why people think the story's weak. I don't even remember the stories, and in the other Zelda. I have to watch the retrospectives to remember the stories and like link between worlds or in any of the other games. There's just so much text. You know, this one has full voice acting, the champions, the pilots, the big like. I just like that more, but that's just. But like I said, that's just me. I just don't think I don't think the stories in the other past Zelda games are like, oh my gosh, so much better. I don't think so. They're all stories in Zelda games and they're all okay. Breath of the Wild is good too. I don't. Yeah, I tried going, but you ever consider joining in for one of Spawnwave Spawncasts? I've already been on two Spawncasts, just to let you know. I was on last week's, and then like a few weeks ago, I've been on. So I've already been on two of them. And the shrines are also kind of like the traditional Zelda too, like figuring out puzzles and stuff. They just did it in a new way. I don't want them to go back to the old school way of doing it. Oh, you missed a couple? Okay. Would you bring your daughter on a live stream or new video? Yeah, one. I've actually, if you go on my channel, just like type in "my daughter invades the podcast," and you'll see a video of, I think, from 2015 where I did a podcast with my daughter on there, and she just starts saying hilarious stuff because that was 2 years ago. She's 5 now, so that was when she was 3. So yeah, she bursts out, just starts says weird things, and uh, yeah. So if you want to watch something with me and my daughter, you can watch that one. Uh, how do you think they could do better with Breath of the Wild for the next game, other than new art style? Like I said, like for you can like craft your own weapons. You can enhance and craft your own weapons, um, so maybe they don't break. Obviously, the frame rate, making sure that that's solid. 30 frames per second. Spruce up the graphics a little bit more. Obviously make it ground up for the Switch, not the Wii U. It's still a Wii U game that was ported over. Those are the type of things that I'd like to see. What do you think the next mainline Pokemon game? Wait, what do you think the next main Pokemon game for the Switch will take place? I have no idea. I have no idea. You said you're still gutted that Samus Returns isn't on Switch. That's okay. Play it on 3DS. We're getting a brand new Metroid Prime 4. It's a 3DS game. It's not a Switch game. It's a 3DS game. Metroid Prime 4 is coming. What game are you currently playing? Also, what is your favorite game playing with your kid? Well, game I'm currently playing, I'm playing Zelda, as you can see there. Sorry, it's a little blurry. And the game that I play with my daughter the most is this game, Fast RMX. She loves that game. We play that game quite a bit. We also play Mario Kart too. And we play ARMS, but she calls it Punch Man. So we play Punch Man too. And sometimes we'll play Bomberman, but she likes Graceful Explosion Machine, although she's not very good at it. So yeah, those are the games that we play. Punch Man. Yeah, Disgaea 5 is really good. Nintendo doesn't need to kill the 3DS. That's dumb. Why would they kill the 3DS? It's half of their business right now. Is Bomberman worth it? If you like Bomberman, yeah. Beta 3 needs to happen. Bomberman Online is dead. Yeah, the servers are kind of dead. You just gotta play with your friends if you're gonna play. Um, Doom Metroid crossover? Nah, I'm good, bro. Um, do you think F Zero to Faster makes people would be a good idea for revival? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Would you like to see a new Switch in 2021? I think we'll get like a Switch Pro or something like that. Yeah. Will there be a 3DS successor? I think there'll be a variation of the Switch that's a handheld only. OJ, do you think Japanese players complain about graphics and beefy hardware? No, Japanese players don't complain about graphics and beefy hardware. Japanese players play mobile games and they play PS Vita and they play 3DS and they play Nintendo Switch. You think they're complaining about graphics? Heck no. Monster Hunter double cross localization? Maybe. We'll see. Bayo 3 will definitely be a Switch exclusive. Maybe. What do you think the Smash 4 Deluxe will be like? Smash 4 with a few more characters, more stages, shinier, prettier graphics, better online play. That's what I think it could be like. Yeah, exactly. Japanese players just want fun games. They just want great games, you know? F-Zero, F-Zero plus XCOM? I don't think so, dude. OJ, predict the next Joy-Con color. Blue. Like dark aqua blue. Oh no, like navy blue. Navy blue. Brown. I'm gonna go with navy blue. I'm gonna go with navy blue. Navy blue or green. Navy blue or green. So I'm gonna go with. So yeah. They were, OJ, when you play Mario Kart 8, you know what? Technically, I can probably use my phone and connect up 4G and play Mario Kart 8 with you guys on Monday. We'll see. Sakurai doesn't have to make Smash 4 Deluxe port. He doesn't have to make it. It can be someone else. I don't care about having voice chat. I'm doing voice chat through my phone right now. I don't care any way the voice chat is, to be honest. I'd rather have it just this is just me. This is just me. I'd rather have everything centralized through my phone because this is what happens when I turn on my PS4 or my Xbox One. Look, just imagine this is my Xbox One. This is what happens. When I want to play a game, like let's say I want to play Mario Kart with someone and I go to my page and I look to see who's online. You know what I'm saying? Like I go to my friends list and I look to see who's online. This is exactly how it looks. Nobody that I want to play games with is online. This is exactly now. Look, I know I'm not connected to the internet, but this is exactly what happens anytime on my PS4 or Xbox One and I want to play a game online with someone. So then what do? I say okay. I go to Twitter and I DM message someone. Hey man, you want to play this game? That's what I had to do all the time for like Mass Effect 3. Hey, you want to play this game? You want to play this game? Oh yeah. Okay, hop on the Xbox. We hop on the Xbox. We hook up through voice chat or hook up through the game. I did Mass Effect on the U. Same thing. You know, that's what happens because when you're an adult, you're not always on your system. Your system's not always on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're usually not on your system. Most people, most adults, especially if you have kids or if you have a job, you're not going to be on your system waiting to play games with people. Your system's probably going to be off. You're going to be watching TV. You're going to be dealing with the kids. You know, you're going to get a text message from someone, hey, you want to play it this time? All right, we play it this time. That's what most adults are. Now, kids who are in college, when I was in college, yeah, I was on my damn system all day. I got home from school, I went to the gym, came back, play video games, then I study right beforehand, then I'm done. You know what I'm saying? On all day, for me, that's better. Here's what I wanted from Nintendo. I wanted Nintendo to create like on-screen notifications. I wanted Nintendo to create a way to easily invite people and to where they can see it no matter what. So whether it's setting it to the console, setting it to a centralized app that has all your friends list and everything, I don't have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, that's more functionality to where I'll be able to get more games in with people because all the people that I know, they're not on their system all day. So if I send them an invite through their system, they're not going to see it. If I send them a message through their system, they're not going to see it till they're on. And by the time that they see that message, I'm probably going to be off my system. I mean, that happened to me the other day with Mr. T. I think I sent a message to Mr. T on Xbox One. Dude never even respond back to me. But if I send a message to Mr. T on Twitter, he responds right back to me just like that. So I mean, like it's whenever I send messages or invites to people, they don't even respond to me on Xbox and PlayStation. My friend Andre, he uses the app all the time on PlayStation, the phone app, to talk to people. He doesn't even use his console. Like a lot of people just use the phone app. So for me, it's better for me. As for adults, that we're not glued to our systems all day. We get a message, we can see it on our phone. We can hop right into the multiplayer from there. Okay, he wants to play it this time. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it works for me. Now for other people, it might not work for other people, but for me, it's cool. Just as long as they pulls your data, you have all your friends lists, you can send it to them via Twitter, social media. That's cool. You'll be able to get games in via Twitter. Twitter is a great way to find games because if nobody's online playing ARMS, hey, let's play ARMS right now. Get online. Let's play ARMS. I mean, I see Terminator just doing that all the time. So for me, it's cool. It's once we get the app, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like right now, I'm talking voice chat through you guys. I got a Bluetooth headset. I got my phone. I put my phone down, or I can put my phone anywhere I want. I'm Bluetooth hooked up to you guys. No wires, no cables. You can do the same thing on the Switch right now. Heck, you can imagine right now. So to me, it's not a problem. To me, it's more convenient because that's how I find people to play games anyway, personal friends, because nobody's on their damn system all day waiting for people to send them invites, messages. Like what adult does that? Like I said, little kids, yeah, you guys are, I mean, little kids, yes. High schoolers, yeah, you guys are on your systems all day. You guys are waiting for your friends to get on at a certain time. Adults don't do that crap. I mean, and if you are doing that as an adult, well, I don't know how you're utilizing your time, but me, I'm not on my system, on my Switch, waiting for people to send me a message. Send me a message. Send me a message. Let's play. I'm not. Who does that? Who does that? I look at my phone all the time, though. You know what I'm saying? Thoughts on Miiverse and its death? I don't care about Miiverse. I don't care about Miiverse at all. But like I said, personally, for me, as far as like if Nintendo could do it on the system and on the app, I think that would be great. If you have both, that would probably be your best bet to have both, right? But for whatever reason, they're not. So I wish that they were doing both, but they're not. So for me, it's fine because that's a great way for me as an adult because I'm not sitting there on my system. But for others, you have some people that sit on their system waiting for their friends and they want to do it that way. Then for them, obviously it would be better for them, but whatever. But yeah, it's all good, man. But anyway, guys, I've been going for about an hour. I'm going to go ahead and call it right here. Thanks for coming out to the live stream. I do appreciate it. If you missed some of it, you can watch this crappy live stream again. It'll be up on the channel. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and look forward to content Monday through Friday. You're going to have new videos going up, and I'll probably do another live stream tomorrow night. So definitely we'll see you guys later, and thank you so much for watching. Peace out.